For those of you who have to read thought-provoking literature, have you ever read something and then discovered, I don't know what I just read? I want to help you with that in this edition of Dr. Todd Explains. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Todd, and I'm working through Francis Schaeffer's book, He Is There and He Is Not Silent. And I'm coming across chapter 2, which deals with the moral dilemma of human beings. And right in the first paragraph, I see something where he mentions Jean-Paul Sartre. And there's a famous quote he's referring to that says something like this: no finite point has meaning without an infinite reference point. And Schaeffer's using this in his argument that human beings cannot use themselves as integrating points because they're finite. Now, what in the world does that mean? Now, typically in my past, I would read through the whole chapter and never really understand what I was reading as far as that point goes. But if you'll slow down your reading, don't be in such a hurry, and take a look at what's going on. Do a little research. Here's what Schaeffer is arguing, and then be able to articulate it like I'm doing to you right now. Here's what Schaeffer is arguing. Sartre's whole point is that as an individual, life is kind of meaningless in the sense that by yourself, no one's going to remember you when you're gone in 3 or 4 generations. So look at it this way. So therefore, you're not the best party to be a reference point for everything else. It's not about us. In other words, we're insignificant by ourselves. So think, in the analogy maybe, think of yourself as the thread in a beautiful, beautiful shirt. That thread by itself is just a thread. But in the context of other threads being purposefully woven together into a bigger piece of cloth, then becomes the manifestation of this beautiful shirt. So, in order for the thread to derive meaning, the thread must be connected to the shirt. So for the finite to find meaning, it must be connected to the infinite. And from a Christian perspective, of course, that's the triune God. So any kind of approach to philosophy which sees the thread as being the starting point is incomplete and ineffective, because the finite has no meaning apart from the infinite. The meaning is derived from the connection with the infinite. So, like I said, from a Christian perspective, any kind of humanistic view of human beings which thinks that we are the cat's meow is doomed for ultimate failure, because meaning cannot be derived from the finite. It must be connected to the infinite. That's Sartre's complete connection there. Anything less would be absurd. Well, I'm going to continue working through this chapter, and I'll bring you videos as I go. If you like the work I'm doing here, please feel free to subscribe, hit that bell so that you won't miss any videos. And if you have any questions or any thoughts about this, put them down in the comments section. I'd like to interact with you. God bless. See you on the next video.